Fortunately, number 5 is going to be quick because I think it just wants to check that you know your integer operations and you know how to borrow. So for the example for number 5 here, we have negative 592 plus negative 387. So just quickly with integers, I like to use this box method with my students. We have negatives and we have positives. You identify based on the sign to the left. So for example, this is 592 negatives, or you owe money. And then here you're adding more debt. This is a negative because there's a negative to the left. Therefore, these are both negative. If they're all negative, that means you add them together. So 2 plus 7, which is 9. 9 plus 8, which is 17. So you carry the 1. 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 979, and because it's all negative, it is all negative. We borrowed money, we borrow more money, we're going to owe money. Please try this one, negative 61 minus negative 345. So if we're looking at that box method again, we'll have negatives, or we'll have negatives and positives. We have a negative 61 because there's a negative to the left. Now this one, the opposite of a negative, when you have two negatives right next to each other, it means plus, so that's a positive 345. Now this time we have they're different, so instead of adding them together, we have to subtract. And you always put the larger value, so in this case 345 is 3 digits, so that goes on top, and we're going to subtract. 5 minus 1 is 4. Here we have to borrow because you can't take 6 from 4, so we'll have 14. 14 minus 6 is 8, and then 2. And then here you look at what you have more of. We have more positives than negatives, therefore this value is a positive. Don't really need to put a plus sign, but it is a positive 284. And then your homework problem, please try it. Use the box method on this one. The first value is a positive because there's no negative sign in front to the left. And we're adding negative. Therefore, these are different, so we're going to subtract. The larger value is the 4-digit number. And then we have the smaller one here. I'm assuming the professor would assume you're not using a calculator on this. Okay, can't borrow from there, so we'll be taking from this one. 14 minus 7 is 7. Can't take 8 from 2, so you got to borrow. This becomes a 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Can't take 9 from 0, so this becomes a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. And then you look at what you have more of. In this case, you have more positive, so once again, this is a positive. And I do make silly mistakes with subtraction and stuff, so just to double check, 7 plus 7 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 4, 5, 8 is 13, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 9 is 11. Yes, it works.